Implementation of AI infrastructure in China by 2025, for key phases with a $150 million initial investment in quantum computing and data centers. Overview. As the global race for artificial intelligence AI heats up, China's initiative to implement AI infrastructure by 2025 emerges as a pivotal strategy to maintain competitive parity with the United States. In response to the ambitious $500 billion Stargate Project unveiled by the U.S., which aims to establish advanced data centers and bolster AI capabilities, China is poised to ramp up its investments in AI and related technologies. This report outlines the 4 key phases of China's AI infrastructure implementation plan, starting with an initial investment of $150 million focused on quantum computing and data centers. Background context. The announcement of the Stargate Project on January 21, 2025, during a press conference at the White House has intensified the U.S.-China rivalry in AI development. Major players like Oracle, OpenAI, and SoftBank are collaborating in this significant venture, emphasizing the need for massive-scale data centers as the backbone for AI applications. The strategic objective is clear: maintain U.S. leadership in AI amidst growing competition from China. China has made substantial progress in developing its digital infrastructure, completing or initiating construction on around 250 advanced data centers by mid-2023. Analysts predict that China's investments in AI and semiconductor technologies will surge in response to the Stargate Project, aiming to narrow the technology gap with the U.S. Key phases of AI infrastructure implementation in China. Phase 1, Initial Investment in Foundation Building 2023 to 2024. Investment focus. The first phase will involve a $150 million initial investment targeted towards establishing quantum computing capabilities and building data centers. Objectives. Develop foundational technologies in quantum computing to enhance processing capabilities. Establish several pilot data centers that will function as test beds for AI applications and infrastructure. Action steps. Collaborate with local tech firms and universities to foster innovation in quantum computing. Identify strategic locations across China for data center construction, optimizing for energy efficiency and connectivity. Phase 2, Expansion and Capacity Building 2024 to 2025. Investment scale. Following the initial investment, a further $500 million is projected for the expansion of data centers and the enhancement of computing capabilities. Objectives. Scale up the number of data centers to support a broader range of AI applications. Increase the computing power available for AI research and development, aiming for a total capacity of at least 200 exaflops by the end of 2025. Action steps. Engage in public-private partnerships to finance and expedite the construction of additional data centers. Implement cutting-edge technologies in energy management to ensure sustainable operations. Phase 3, Integration of AI Research and Development 2025. Investment focus. Utilize the newly established infrastructure to facilitate advanced AI research initiatives. Objectives. Integrate AI research with commercial applications by collaborating with tech companies and startups. Promote the development of indigenous AI technologies that can compete on a global scale. Action steps. Launch government-sponsored AI research programs that leverage the new data center capabilities. Foster innovation through hackathons, competitions, and incubation programs targeting AI startups. Phase 4, Global Collaboration and Positioning 2025 and beyond. Strategic goals. Position China as a global leader in AI by fostering international collaborations and partnerships. Objectives. Establish joint ventures with foreign tech firms to share knowledge and resources. Participate in global AI standard-setting bodies to influence the direction of AI technology development. Action steps. Create platforms for international collaboration in AI research focusing on ethical and responsible AI deployment. Develop outreach programs to attract foreign investment and expertise in China's AI sector. Conclusion: the implementation of AI infrastructure in China by 2025 is a strategic response to the intensifying competition with the US, particularly following the announcement of the Stargate Project. Through a phased approach beginning with an initial investment of $150 million, China is set to enhance its quantum computing capabilities and expand its data center infrastructure. As both nations recognize the critical role that robust hardware and data capabilities play in the future of AI, China's efforts are poised to significantly influence the global technology landscape. By focusing on collaboration, innovation, and infrastructure development, China aims to not only keep pace with the US but also assert its position as a formidable player in the global AI race. The outcome of this strategic initiative will have far-reaching implications for the future of technology, economics, and international relations. The information presented in the provided content reveals several counterintuitive insights regarding the implementation of AI infrastructure in China and the US, particularly in relation to the Stargate Project and the competitive dynamics of both nations in the field of artificial intelligence. 1. Investment scale versus infrastructure needs. While the US is committing a substantial $500 billion to the Stargate Project to build AI infrastructure, experts highlight that the real bottleneck in advancing AI is not merely the investment but rather the existing infrastructure capabilities. This focus on the physical infrastructure, the data centers, energy grids, and high-speed networks is a significant shift from the traditional view that emphasizes software innovation as the primary driver of AI advancements. This suggests that both nations might be underestimating the challenges associated with scaling hardware infrastructure even with vast financial commitments. 2. China's rapid progress, despite the massive investment by the US. Analysts indicate that China is making stunning strides in building its own intelligent computing infrastructure. The narrative often leans towards the US having a lead in AI, but the data shows that China has been expediting the construction of advanced data centers with around 250 facilities either completed or under construction. This counters the prevailing assumption that the US holds an unassailable position in AI development and emphasizes that China's proactive infrastructure expansion may narrow the competitive gap significantly. 3. Public versus private sector dynamics. The Stargate Project illustrates a model of collaboration between private sector investments and government interests in the US, which is framed as a necessary strategic move to retain AI leadership. In contrast, China's AI infrastructure development appears to be a more state-driven initiative, suggesting that the Chinese government may have more direct control and coordination over its technological advancements. This difference in approach raises questions about the effectiveness and efficiency of public-private partnerships versus state-driven initiatives in fostering rapid technological growth. 4. Perception of feasibility. Prominent figures like Elon Musk express skepticism regarding the financial viability of the Stargate project, claiming that the main investors may not have the necessary resources secured. This contrasts sharply with the optimistic views expressed by other industry leaders such as Sam Altman, who assert that the investment is not only feasible but crucial for US competitiveness. This division in perception can lead to uncertainty in the tech community about the project's actual potential to deliver on its ambitious goals. 5. Technological dependency and innovation. The discourse surrounding the Stargate project and China's AI initiatives highlights a growing dependency on hardware and infrastructure, shifting the competitive landscape from purely software-driven innovations to one where the physical capabilities of computing power and data storage are paramount. This shift may lead to unexpected innovations emerging from companies that can optimize computing resources more efficiently, like those in China that are developing AI models requiring fewer computational resources even amidst restrictions on advanced chips. 6. Broader implications of AI investments. the significant commitment to AI infrastructure in both nations also raises broader implications regarding global AI governance and the risks associated with advancing AI technology without adequate regulatory frameworks. The potential for dramatic consequences, as noted by U.S. officials, suggests that the race for AI superiority could lead to unforeseen challenges, including ethical considerations, misinformation, and job displacement, which may not be fully addressed by simply ramping up investments. In summary, the counterintuitive elements in this content reveal a complex landscape where financial investments do not straightforwardly translate into technological superiority, where rapid advancements can occur in unexpected places, and where the implications of such developments extend far beyond mere competition in AI. This indicates that the race for AI infrastructure is as much about strategic foresight, resource optimization, and effective governance as it is about the amounts of money being invested. The report on the implementation of AI infrastructure in China by 2025, particularly in light of the recently announced $500 billion Stargate Project in the United States, reveals several crucial insights that are likely to be overlooked by many readers. These insights relate to the significance of data center infrastructure, the geopolitical implications of AI investments, and the nuances of the US-China tech rivalry. 1. Data center infrastructure as a bottleneck. One of the most significant points often overlooked is the emphasis placed on data center infrastructure as a critical factor in AI advancement. The report illustrates that the primary bottleneck in AI development is not just about innovation in algorithms or software, but the sheer physical infrastructure needed to support high-performance computing. The Stargate Project's focus on building massive data centers highlights the shift in perspective. Experts indicate that the future of AI applications heavily relies on robust hardware capabilities rather than solely on software advancements. This insight is significant because it reframes the AI race as one not just of intellectual prowess but of physical capability. As such, nations that can rapidly deploy advanced data centers will have a distinct advantage. China, with its ability to initiate and complete large infrastructure projects quickly, is well positioned to compete in this arena. The report cites that China has already completed or is in the process of building around 250 advanced data centers, indicating a proactive stance in bridging the infrastructure gap in AI. 2. Geopolitical implications of AI investments. The geopolitical implications of the AI infrastructure race are another critical area that deserves attention. The report suggests that the Stargate Project is a direct response to the perceived threat of China overtaking the US in AI capabilities. The comments from US officials about the need to retain leadership in AI underscore the national security dimensions of this technology. Analysts from various sectors acknowledge that the consequences of losing this race could extend beyond economic ramifications to include issues of global governance and AI ethics, military applications, and cybersecurity. The importance of recognizing these geopolitical dynamics cannot be overstated. The AI infrastructure race is not merely a competition for technological superiority but is intertwined with national security, economic stability, and international influence. As nations invest heavily in AI infrastructure, they are simultaneously asserting their position on the global stage, which can lead to increased tensions and competition. 3. Collaboration between public and private sectors. The report illustrates a noteworthy trend of collaboration between private tech companies and government initiatives, exemplified by the Stargate Project. This partnership model is essential because it highlights how the U.S. government is leveraging private sector innovation to advance its strategic objectives in AI. With private companies like Oracle, OpenAI, and SoftBank driving the initiative, there is a clear recognition that significant investments must come from both the public and private sectors to ensure success in the AI race. China is likely to adopt a similar model, as the report suggests that the Chinese government will ramp up its investments in AI and semiconductor technologies. This collaborative approach may lead to increased efficiency and innovation, enabling faster advancements in AI capabilities. Understanding the implications of such collaborations is crucial as they can reshape industry standards, regulatory frameworks, and competitive dynamics in the tech sector. 4. The role of quantum computing. An often overlooked element in the report is the initial investment of $150 million in quantum computing as part of the AI infrastructure strategy. Quantum computing has the potential to revolutionize how data is processed and analyzed, offering unprecedented speed and computational power. While the report does not delve deeply into specifics, the inclusion of quantum computing in the initial phases of AI infrastructure development signifies its importance in the future of AI applications. This is significant because advancements in quantum computing could provide a competitive edge to whichever nation makes the most progress in this area. Nations that prioritize quantum technology alongside AI may find themselves at the forefront of technological advancements, leading to broader implications for economic power and military capabilities. 5. Domestic responses to global initiatives. The report highlights the reactions within China to the Stargate Project, indicating a potential acceleration of domestic initiatives to bolster AI and semiconductor investments. This response is critical as it portrays how global initiatives can spur competitive advancements within other nations. Chinese analysts suggest that despite the U.S. investment, China's rapid development of intelligent computing centers could narrow the gap in AI capabilities. Recognizing this dynamic is vital for understanding the iterative nature of the global tech race. As one nation invests heavily in technology, others are likely to respond in kind, leading to a cycle of investment and development that can rapidly evolve the technological landscape. This interconnectedness implies that advancements in AI infrastructure will not be isolated events but rather part of an ongoing global dialogue about technology innovation and competition. Conclusion. In summary, the implementation of AI infrastructure in China by 2025, particularly in response to the U.S. Stargate project, encompasses far-reaching implications that extend beyond mere investment figures. The significance lies in understanding the importance of data center infrastructure, the geopolitical ramifications of AI investments, the collaboration between public and private sectors, the role of quantum computing, and the domestic responses to global initiatives. Recognizing these factors can provide a more comprehensive view of the current and future technological landscape, highlighting the nuanced dynamics at play in the global AI race. 1. Strategic investment in AI infrastructure. The announcement of the Stargate project with an initial investment of $150 million aimed at quantum computing and data centers represents a critical turning point in the U.S.-China technological rivalry. The U.S. government, alongside major tech companies, is positioning itself to maintain its leadership in AI by focusing on advanced data center infrastructure. This shift is indicative of the broader trend where the competition in AI is increasingly reliant on physical computing capabilities rather than purely software innovations. As China accelerates its own investments in AI and semiconductor technologies, the strategic implications of these investments could reshape the global tech landscape by 2025. 2. China's response and infrastructure development. In reaction to the Stargate project, China is projected to significantly ramp up its AI infrastructure investments. With approximately 250 advanced data centers either completed or under construction as of mid-2023, China's rapid advancements in building high-performance computing centers illustrate its commitment to closing the gap in AI capabilities. Analysts believe that despite the U.S.'s initial lead, China's ability to deploy large-scale infrastructure quickly could allow it to catch up, emphasizing the importance of infrastructure in the AI race. 3. Public-private collaboration and economic implications. The Stargate project exemplifies a new model of public-private collaboration where government and private sector investments converge to build a robust AI ecosystem. This partnership underscores the necessity of large-scale investments not only in technology but also in the underlying infrastructure that supports it. The economic implications are significant. The project is expected to create jobs and establish a new industry centered in the U.S. thus reinforcing the idea that the future of AI will depend as much on hardware and infrastructure as on software innovations. For geopolitical dynamics and future of AI competition, the ongoing US-China rivalry in AI is not merely a technological competition but also a geopolitical struggle for dominance in a critical sector that will influence global power dynamics. The emphasis on infrastructure and hardware capabilities marks a shift in how nations perceive and strategize around technological leadership. As both countries invest heavily in AI infrastructure, the outcome of this race could have far-reaching consequences for global trade security and technological standards. The narrative surrounding AI's future will likely evolve to include discussions of who controls the infrastructure that powers AI advancements, potentially leading to a bifurcation in technology standards and practices worldwide. 1. The Manhattan Project 1942–1946. The Manhattan Project was a secret U.S. government research project during World War II that aimed to develop the first nuclear weapons. The project, which had an estimated cost of around $27 billion in 2023 dollars, involved major scientific and engineering efforts, including the construction of massive facilities to produce fissile materials. The project brought together some of the greatest scientific minds of the time, including Robert Oppenheimer and Enrico Fermi, and culminated in the development of the atomic bomb, which was dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. 2. NASA's Apollo program 1961–1972. The Apollo program was a series of space missions launched by NASA with the goal of landing humans on the Moon and bringing them safely back to Earth. The program had a total cost of approximately $318 billion in 2023 dollars. It included several missions, the most famous being Apollo 11, which successfully landed astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the Moon in July 1969. The Apollo program represented a significant technological and engineering achievement, showcasing the United States' capabilities during the Cold War and its commitment to space exploration. 3. The European Organization for Nuclear Research CERN Large Hadron Collider 2008. The Large Hadron Collider LHC at CERN is the world's largest and most powerful particle accelerator built to explore fundamental questions about the universe. The construction of the LHC involved a significant investment estimated at around $4.75 billion. It was designed to collide protons at unprecedented energies, leading to groundbreaking discoveries, including the Higgs boson in 2012. The LHC exemplifies international collaboration in science and technology and is a key infrastructure project for high-energy physics research. Future outlook: AI infrastructure implementation in China by 2025. The implementation of AI infrastructure in China is poised to undergo significant transformation by 2025. In response to the competitive pressures from the United States, particularly following the announcement of the $500 billion Stargate Project, China is strategizing to enhance its AI capabilities through a multifaceted approach. Here are 4 key phases of development expected to unfold over the next few years. Phase 1: Accelerated investment in data centers. By early 2025, China will likely ramp up its investments in advanced data centers, targeting the completion of over 300 facilities. These centers are essential for supporting AI applications which rely heavily on robust computing power. The Chinese government has already initiated numerous projects, reflecting an accelerated commitment to infrastructure development. Local governments and major tech firms such as Alibaba and Tencent are expected to collaborate closely with the government to expedite the construction and optimization of these facilities. This will not only help bridge the existing infrastructure gap with the US but also position China as a formidable player in the global AI arena. Phase 2: Focus on quantum computing and semiconductor technologies. Following the initial investment of $150 million in quantum computing, China is anticipated to increase its focus on these technologies. By 2025, investments in semiconductor manufacturing and R&D are expected to soar, addressing the vulnerabilities exposed by U.S. export restrictions. The Chinese government will likely provide funding and support for domestic semiconductor companies to boost production capabilities and reduce dependence on foreign technology. This move is critical as both AI and quantum computing require cutting-edge hardware to achieve optimal performance. Phase 3: Development of AI talent and ecosystems. In tandem with infrastructure investments, China is expected to intensify efforts to cultivate AI talent. By 2025, educational institutions will likely enhance their AI curricula and programs through partnerships with tech companies. Additionally, government initiatives aimed at fostering innovation ecosystems will become more pronounced. These ecosystems will involve incubators and accelerators designed to support startups focused on AI, machine learning, and related fields. This talent development strategy will be crucial for maintaining a competitive workforce that can drive ongoing advancements in AI technology. Phase 4: Strengthening international collaborations and standards. As China seeks to establish itself as a leader in AI, international collaborations will become increasingly important. By 2025, China may engage in partnerships with other nations to share knowledge and resources, particularly in the fields of AI ethics standards and best practices. This will not only enhance China's global standing but also contribute to its vision of becoming a world leader in AI by 2050. The emergence of common standards will facilitate smoother interactions between Chinese companies and international markets, ultimately fostering a more cohesive global AI landscape. Conclusion: the next few years will be critical for China's AI infrastructure development, especially in light of the accelerating competition with the United States. Through strategic investments in data centers, a focus on quantum computing and semiconductors, talent cultivation, and international collaborations, China aims to not only catch up with but potentially surpass U.S. capabilities in AI by 2025. This trajectory reflects a broader recognition that the future of AI lies not only in software innovation but also in the underlying hardware infrastructure that supports it. As both nations continue to invest and innovate, the global AI landscape will witness transformative changes that will shape various industries and redefine technological leadership.